As parents, there's nothing more heart-wrenching than watching your child struggle with chronic health issues despite trying everything. Parents of children with autism, ADHD, epilepsy, PANS, PANDAS, allergies, asthma, and so forth continue to tell us that they've not only exhausted the traditional medical route and received little to no help from specialists and neurologists there, but they've also now tried everything natural and holistic, like diet changes, detoxes, supplements, primitive reflex therapies, and more. But what if I told you that there's a crucial piece of the healing puzzle that most doctors and natural health practitioners overlook entirely? In this video, we'll break down exactly what that missing foundational piece is, why it's so easily and often overlooked, and how the most important aspect of helping your child heal is not just doing all the things, but most importantly, learning how to do the things in the right order or sequence, where the basics of healing are put in place before we go after brain-based healing and recovery. Let me share Hannah's story. At just 11 years old, she was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis and faced daily battles with nausea, headaches, digestive issues, chronic fatigue, anxiety, and depression. Her family tried everything from supplements and special diets to cryotherapy and even chemotherapy. Nothing provided lasting relief. Hannah reached such a low point that she felt empty and didn't want to live anymore. But everything changed when Hannah walked into a neurologically focused chiropractic office. After her very first adjustment, she experienced immediate relief, sleeping through the night, feeling less nauseous, and regaining her appetite. Today, Hannah says that the light at the end of the tunnel is there, and I can now say that with absolute certainty because I see it. Not only is Hannah thriving with her health and quality of life right now, but she's already started her college career looking to become a natural health practitioner and pediatric chiropractor in order to help more kids and families get these answers and find relief before they have to suffer and struggle so much. It's not just genetics, gluten, and gut issues. It's the nervous system that holds the real key to complete and total healing. Your child's nervous system develops first in utero and controls every other bodily function and core system, and controls and coordinates all of the development from the very beginning. It's the master control system for gut health, immune function, emotional regulation, and more. When the nervous system is overstressed and dysregulated, other treatments and therapies can't work to their full potential. Here's a great analogy. Building a house on a shaky foundation. Imagine spending time and money on the best furniture, the best decor, and high-end appliances for your dream home. We all know you've got that picture in your head. But what if your foundation is cracked or unstable? No matter how much effort you put in to the rest of your house, you'll keep facing problems. Walls will crack, doors won't close properly, and the floors will start to sag. Until you fix the foundation, all of those other improvements won't function as they should, and you'll constantly be frustrated by ongoing issues. Similarly, when it comes to your child's health, you can try all of the therapies, diets, and supplements, but if the nervous system, the body's foundation, is dysregulated, those efforts won't have the lasting impacts that you're hoping for. Neurologically focused chiropractic care helps stabilize that foundation, allowing everything else to work better and more effectively. It's not that those things don't work, they just can't get utilized by the body because the body's not ready for them. So how and where does the nervous system first get off track? The perfect storm is a simple breakdown of this. First, sometimes we have fertility challenges and high levels of stress in pregnancy that negatively affect the developing nervous system. And then we have birth interventions like C-sections, forceps, vacuum extraction, induction. These can create a physical trauma and injury into the brain stem, vagus nerve, and nervous system. Then add on top of that early exposure to antibiotics and toxins throughout our environment that further compromise the system and trigger inflammation, gut issues, and many more problems that complete that storm. So why we need to fix this foundation first and get the other therapies and treatments to be more effective. The body follows a specific development: nervous system, then the motor system, then the gut and immune health, and then the brain. Here is a picture of that hierarchy right here. You can see that there's a pyramid there with those different levels, the nervous system being at the base and the foundation. When the foundation or your nervous system is compromised, treatments targeting other systems first without addressing the nervous system have limited effectiveness. And this explains why so many children show minimal improvements despite trying numerous interventions. You can see all of those treatments and care options that people have that people are really doing a lot of. But if we haven't filled in the nervous system gap first, that foundation is always going to be cracked. So, how do we get healing going in the right sequence or order? Improvements in sleep, gut function, and behavioral regulation can happen through neurologically focused care first and foundationally. These improvements often make other treatments more effective because then your child can be better ready and not battling exhaustion, digestive function, and immune issues, sensory challenges, and overall dysregulation. The next step to finding healing for your child is to recognize the importance of neurologically focused chiropractic care. We address the subluxations or that nervous system dysfunction that standard medical tests don't detect. We also use specialized scans to identify areas of dysfunction. We then provide gentle adjustments that help restore proper nervous system function and create an environment where other treatments can then work effectively. If you're feeling like Hannah's mom, exhausted from trying everything and still searching for answers, there's hope. Neurologically focused chiropractic care might be the missing foundational piece in your child's healing journey. It all starts first with finding out if your child's nervous system is indeed subluxated and dysregulated. And we can do that with this incredible technology, the Insight scans. They show us if your child's nervous system is dysregulated, and if it is, to what degree and severity, and where their primary subluxations and nervous system dysfunction are located. That helps us develop a fully personalized care plan and adjusting protocols that matches your child's unique and individualized needs. These are Insight scans from a little boy that was fully locked into autism spectrum disorder, who presented into the clinic having literally everything. His family had exhausted all of the traditional therapies like PT, OT, and speech, and exhausted the functional and integrative approaches as he presented to our office for chiropractic care already on over 30 different vitamins, supplements, and detox agents, trying to help address his severe dysregulation. From that angle as well, and not only was none of it working, he was getting worse, not better. As you can see from his scans, both of his autonomic nervous system, the scan on the left, and the neuromotor sensory system, the one in the middle, was such a mess that there was no way any other good single therapy or treatment, no matter what it was going to get through and do any good. We can see how there's dysfunction in that middle part with the red on either side. And that shows me his adrenal glands are working way too hard, and all of that dysfunction up top shows me his vagus nerve is very compromised. And then that middle scan, that black line should follow that white line, so we can see how off of normal he is and how much his brain is trying to work to effectively communicate to the rest of his body. If this exact sort of case and when nothing works scenario sounds like your family's journey, then make sure to visit the link in our bio to learn more. Don't give up hope, parents. So often, the breakthrough that you're looking for starts with going back to the foundation and starting fresh from there. You can reach out today to learn more about how we can help your family experience the healing that you've been searching for.